Welcome back, friends. It's the Halfass Crafter. I'm Laura, the Halfass Crafter. It's Glue Book Saturday. I'm so excited about this. I am very excited about our Glue Book Saturday because I have two ideas that I want to do. One, we're obviously working in the big random beautiful bee, the big random glue book. And I have two ideas. One is just going to be a page like I normally do. And then I have an idea that I may or may not try. Let's see how much time we have. We'll get through it or not, who knows. And yeah, we'll just see what happens. So in this book, so first off, this is I think it's an 8 by 10 or an 8.5 by 11 sketchbook. It does not have a spine, so it lays flat. I got it from Michael's. I use sometimes they send you like the $5 things, and then then they're also on sale. And so I think I got it for like $2.99 or $1.99 or $3.99. It was not much. So doopy-doos. What I was going to do was I was going to make a layout just with the random squares and triangles. And I've got a collection of squares and triangles here for these two pages because I was playing. Sometimes, I'll come up here and I'll lay things out just to see what they look like. And then usually what ends up happening is I create a layout and then I'm like, well, I could glue it down, or I could wait for my handy dandy trusty viewers and do it with y'all. And so here we are. So I am going to glue and we will chat. And then if we have time, I'm going to tell you about the fancy layout that I have in my head. I don't know how well that one's going to work. We're going to find out or not. I don't know. It depends on how much time we have. So off we go, right? Right. Welcome to your weekend, if it is your weekend. Some people work on the weekends. I hope that you're having a good weekend, or at least a good start to it. I am not filming this. This is not in real time. Oh no. I am taking a horse to the trainers today. So old Leon's going to summer camp, as we call it around here. I don't know why I can't get this on here. Okay, we're going to try this again. Come on. Come on, self. Get it together. Get it together. I don't know why that's so difficult for my brain to do, but okay. I just had, there it is. I was like, okay, I literally just had the scraper tool in my hand as I was talking to you, and now it's gone. I was about to be very upset. So these pages are perforated. And so what I try to do is I try to put things on it that will cover the perforation. So that's what I'm trying to do whenever I glue things down. It doesn't always work that way, but I have so much washi tape that I'm like, it's fine. I can washi tape over it if the perforation starts to separate. So I'm not too terribly worried about the perforation. So it worried me at first. And then I was like, there's so many other things to worry about in this world. My pages falling out of my sketchbook is pretty much going to need to be on the bottom of the list, if I'm honest. Just putting that out there. Gonna need that to be not a problem. What if I use this one? And then that one? Oh, well, hang on. Okay. So hang on. Let's do this. So I did a big one and a strip on that side. So I want to do this big one here. And it definitely needs to go sideways. So let's do that. So how was everyone's week? How was your week? Tell me. Tell me what you got up to this week in the comments. I finally feel like that I have recovered from my trip. I am a hardcore introvert. It takes a lot out of me to meet new people and to travel. And so I was definitely not feeling my best when I got back on Friday. of last week, but I feel much better. I got sleep. I feel like that, is that what I want? Yeah. I feel like that I got some sleep. Work's been really good. I'm really starting to feel like that I'm starting to get the hang of what I need to do specifically for my team and my role. You know, every job, it's a little bit different on what that particular group of people need, even though it might be the same job, you know, it's like, yeah, it's the same job, but this is a whole different group of people and they need a little bit different things from maybe what I was doing for the other group of people. So, you know, you just take it as it comes. I think maybe this was over here, actually. What if, no, nothing fits. Nothing fits. Oh, this one I think was up here. And I think this one was also up here. But I think this one was going, yeah, that definitely goes that way. It's been like really rainy and cold here, which, you know, you know how there's all these memes. I mean, maybe there is. I think there's this meme for every state, city, whatever, where it's like, you know, they show you all the different seasons and there's like fall, spring, and second winter and, you know, all of that, right? And I have here where I live in the high mountain desert of Oregon, Central Oregon, I call it cranky spring. And that is where it starts to get nice, but then the cold comes back. It snowed on Monday. Yeah. Yes, it snowed. Like there was white stuff on the ground for a minute. I mean, it was like a spring snow, so it's very airy. It's almost like a sleet, really. I wouldn't even really, it's probably not a snow. But that's what happened. And I was very irritated. And as I was walking around the house being irritated about it, I thought to myself, you know, this is cranky spring is what we're having. This season here is called cranky spring. And it's where it still snows. It still does things that I don't think it should be doing. And I get cranky about it. That's all. I know, super simple. But anyway, so we're in cranky spring. So that's been not terribly fun. I am taking Leon to summer camp today. So he's going to be going back to the trainers. So this happens every year. He just goes in for a month, maybe 2. It all depends. My trainer and I get along really well. Like as a matter of fact, when I texted him, I told him, I said, I almost texted you and said, are you ready for us? It's about time for us to be buddies again, because we really do get along really well. And we just become buddies for the summer. And we talk about horses and baseball. And sometimes we talk about concerts and movies. And it's a lot of fun. So I enjoy it. And Leon enjoys it too. Leon, I think, likes his trainer more than he likes me. And I give him scritches and snacks. So you can imagine how nice my trainer is to him. My trainer does not give him snacks like I do. So maybe that's it. That's what my trainer says. My trainer actually says, this horse wants you to pretend like you don't care about him, because that's when he'll treat you nice and want you to love him. And I'm like, well, this sounds like a very dysfunctional relationship to have. And I can't do that. So I'm just going to keep giving him snacks and telling him he's a jerk when he's a jerk, because he is kind of a jerk to me sometimes. That's because he's a horse, y'all. There's nothing wrong with him. He's just a horse. So anyway, so that'll be fun to start riding horses again. I know. Someone emailed me, Missy, hi, if you're out there. And she said, I guess you quit your horse channel. And I was like, oh, no, I didn't quit it. It's just winter and I don't really ride in the winter. And really, it would be super boring. It would be like, hello, we are feeding the horses. Now we are picking up more horse poop. That was supposed to go there. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. That goes there. This went here. Now I've ruined it. It's not ruined. It's fine. Should I put this here, though? I'm not sure I actually like that. Hang on. Hang on a minute. I'm not sure I like it. I could do... Nope. Ooh, would this go on here? That goes there. What if I put that? Ooh, what if I put that there? Can you see this? Are you in frame? Yes. Excellent. So I don't know where I was, what I was talking about, because now I'm all like, what am I doing? Ooh, I like this little piece. Maybe I can find a place for it in a minute. So we got to haul the horse over to his buddy's house. Ooh, I do like this. Okay. And by his buddy, I mean his trainer, but you know, it's fine. And so that should be fun. And then I'll be riding probably weekly, which will also be fun. I try to ride 2 times a week when he's at the trainer's, because I try to ride on the weekend as well. So I'll try to go out during the week after work one day, and then I try to go out on the weekends once so that I'm riding him. And then he gets ridden every day. Leon, not my trainer. Leon gets ridden every day while he is out there. And he just learns how to be a human's horse again, because sometimes he forgets because he's been off pretty much all winter. Not quite the entire winter. We did ride them a little bit around the holidays. So, but they have had a lot of time off. So we got to get back at it with these horses. All right, I think I might cut this off right here. I don't really know what that box was there for, so we can just cut it off. And then we have this piece, which, ooh, kind of goes right there really well. So that's happening. I'm always so nervous when I have to haul my horses around. I mean, you know, pulling a trailer behind you of anything is nerve-wracking, but when it's filled with, you know, your live animals that you like love and want to take care of, it can be a bit nerve-wracking. And it always makes me super nervous, but that's okay. I always deal with it. Ooh, that piece fits right there, but then, is that okay? Sure, why not? Ooh, wait, I could do it this way instead. Oh yeah, that's much better. Let's use that side. That's what we're doing. So work is great. It's definitely busy. It's got me, it's like, my days are full of things to do, but they're not so full that it is overwhelming. So, which I think is good. So it's actually like a pretty good, man, that fits there perfectly, but it leaves a little spot, but that's okay. Maybe I can put something on top of it. I'm going to glue this on there. So my days are busy, but it's not enough that I'm exhausted, and it doesn't bleed into my off hours, which is really nice, that I'm not so busy that I have to work extra. So that's really good. Trying to figure out some more travel because I need to travel again. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not sure that I can travel again because I have other travel that needs to happen, like personal travel right around the same time. So I got to figure all that out. Working on it. There's a lot, but this is just travel because I am new to the company. Okay, so here's my thought. what if we, okay, what if we put these ladies here and they're like sitting in the flowers and they're like, oh, we're best friends. And then what if I put this UFO and I can cover that little blank spot with the UFO, and the UFO is coming in and they're like, oh, thank goodness they're finally going to abduct us and take us out of this insane world. Because I'm telling you right now, if I were outside in my field with my horses and an alien ship arrived, I would be like, oh, yes, thank goodness you're here. Boy, have I been waiting on you. I'm just saying, I would, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. It's fine. It's fine. You can, anytime. We're good. We're good. Just show up. Just show up. Look at that. That would be neat. Let's do that one. I like that a lot. So I think I'm going to put those ladies over there like that. But I want to finish this page on this side. And then I want to tell you about my secret idea. Okay, it's not really secret. It's just like an idea. I have so many ideas, y'all. That's another problem, is that I have a lot of ideas and I feel like I don't have a ton of time, because I am like, work is taking up, you know, all of my work time. That's not the right colors. So when I get off of work, I have to go do all my chores and all that fun stuff. So did that make any sense? Probably not. I don't like have a lot of downtime at work where I can go, oh, you know, let me go switch out the laundry or whatever. Like that's not a thing that I have a lot of time to do at my current job. Which is fine, because it's actually a lot of fun what I'm doing, so I don't mind. But I did really feel like that I needed some days to recuperate from all of that travel. So I'm definitely going to postpone the second travel that they wanted me to do, and I will do that at a later date. This has this little white border on it that I don't want. And I think what I want to do is clean this side up like so, and just put that right there. And then we're going to cut it right there, I think. So what else is going on? I've got some friends coming over. They're going to bring, they have two small children. They have two little girls. One is 2. She's the same age as my little granddaughter. She was born just 4 months before my granddaughter, same year. So she's going to come. I work with her dad. And so their whole family is going to come over and see the horses. So she's very excited to come and see the horses. I can't blame her. Cannot blame her. Okay, we could also do, you could do that, and they could be on this page. Do we like them on that page, or do we like them on this page? This page is curling. Oh, I think I kind of like them. I mean, no, I think I want them over here. It would have been better if I could have put this over here, because then it would have looked like, you know, a city scene, right? But maybe I could put them here. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So she's 2 and her sister, I believe, is a little under 1. So she may only be like maybe 6 months or 7 months or so. So it'll be fun. We'll have like little kids at the house, little babies. And it'll be fun to show them the horses, and they're going to come over and we're going to brush horses, and then we're going to feed the horses so she can see how to do that, and she can help us if she wants. It'll be fun. I'm very excited. And yes, I have a coworker who lives here in my town, but we both work remote for the same company. but we actually worked together at another company before this one. So we already know each other. But also he is from here. So, all right. Okay. I love that. I love it. I love it. Okay. And then I cut these out of, so I have this Uline catalog over here that I'm gluing on, and I cut these little Tyvek ID bands or wristbands out because I was like, oh, that's really pretty. And I just thought, well, that's just pretty. So maybe those can just live right there. I mean, it's not terrible if I'm honest. If I'm honest, it's not horrible. Let's look at the decor bits, which is really a bad name for these, and they should just be called like miscellaneous or something, because they're not really. Does that go? It kind of does. It's not terrible, actually. Could we do like, no, that would be weird. Could we do a candle? That would be very strange as well. Okay, I actually kind of like this because it kind of goes like with the whole theme, right? But I also cut out this 30. So maybe it's like their 30th birthday and they're like, oh my gosh, for our 30th birthday, the aliens are going to come and get us and rescue us from this terrible land. That's pretty good. I'm digging it. I'm digging this story. I'm digging this story. Just checking out the window, seeing if maybe they're coming for me too. Would be neat. We could do a fish mold to cover that up. That's weird. Doesn't make any sense. Okay. I kind of like the 30 actually. So we have 30 or the little crystal ball. Man, that's hard, isn't it? Oh, I like both. Ooh. Ooh, wait. Ready to party. Here we go. They're listening to some music, and then the spaceship is coming to abduct them. But, you know, at this point in the game, it's a rescue. Let's be fair. So, yes. We are, in fact, do we want it kind of like that, or do we want it straight? I'm going to put it straight and hope that I'm not wrong. We are ready to party. If anybody wants to come and save us, we're ready. All right, I like that. Okay, and then over here on this side, boop, 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 boop. Oh, and I did find my words. Did I tell y'all that I found my words? I did. I found my words. Don't worry, not the ones in my head. Those I'm still going to go, wine yard. What's this called? Oh, yeah, a vineyard. So don't worry. What if we did a sweet treat? No, I don't like that it cuts off the UFO thing. That's not too terribly bad. But I did find those. There's not as many as I thought there were. And I was like, I think I might need to cut more words than I think. Ooh, what about hard lessons made from scratch? Hard lessons made from scratch. I don't know what that means, but I kind of like it. Oh yeah, that's going there. Okay. Oh, or I could do it wiggles, it wobbles, and now it does the hula, which doesn't make any sense. But you know, I kind of like hard lessons made from scratch. So we're doing that on this one. And that makes this page open to any interpretation that you want. It's all up to you. All up to you. All right. And then we're going to work on the other page. And then if we have time, I really do want to try this idea. I know y'all are like, oh my gosh, if she doesn't do this idea, we're going to be so upset. It's okay. Ooh, that's too close to that. It's still too close. There we go. Hard lessons made from scratch. Yes, those are all of my hard lessons. They're definitely made from scratch. And they're super difficult. Okay, so what about... Okay, hang on. I have this. So I don't normally do this. Have fun with plants, because there's a lot of plants going on here. But I also have so many fussy cuts of plants. So I'm wondering if I could do... I mean, they just kind of blend in, don't they? Yeah, that doesn't work. Where are... Wait a minute, I have an idea. Okay, I have this bird, see? And then I have... So we could put this bird over here, like so. And then I could put these flowers around it, like so. What do you think of that? Huh. Do we like that? I'm not sure that I like the bird, actually. I have these. No, I'm not sure that I like. Let's take the bird out. I don't think I like the bird. Ooh, I have this fish. The art of... we could say something like the art of a sweet treat. Okay, wait. I mean, we could still have that. Have fun with plants. The art of a sweet treat. Ooh. Ooh. Wait. I'm liking this a lot. What if I put this little guy down here? I know! I don't know where I found him either. I don't know. But I kind of like all of this. So it's all going down right now because I am digging it right now. So hang on, got to tear off. I know, sorry. Okay. So I have to haul a horse today, but I also get to ride him. I did tell my trainer that I wanted to bring him over and go for a ride and then leave him and let him get his spring training on. I know it's almost summer, but I had the surgery and the new job, and man, my horse riding season, I am late this year, like super late. Ooh, I also am super bad at gluing. What happened? Here we go. All right. So I think it'll be fun. I hope it's fun. I will try to remember to post pictures on Instagram. I'm so bad at social media. And let me just be really, I'm just going to be honest for a second. I am not terribly keen on social media right now. I've sort of soured to it as a whole. And I'm just, I don't know, y'all. It's just not my jam right now, I guess, is what I'm getting at. And so I haven't really been on social media. I haven't been on Facebook. I try to go to the Facebook group and I try to reply to everyone's posts because, oh my gosh, do I really, truly love seeing what everyone is posting. But y'all, like every time I get on social media, I just want to immediately get off of it as fast as possible. So it's full of bots and fake posts and, you know, I mean, it's really full of a lot of garbage. And it's just not the fun place that it once was. Sorry. I don't know how else to put that. I like YouTube. YouTube is cool. Like YouTube. I can like watch all of my favorite videos. I can watch horse videos. I can watch craft videos. I can watch, well, that's all I watch. And it's a lot of fun, but I just can't do the whole, you know, Facebook thing. Facebook's very difficult. Instagram's becoming very difficult as well, if I'm honest. So, oh, I bet that looks good. Yes, that's going down there. So yeah, that's where I'm at. The whole like influencer thing is just out of control. I could go on and on, but it's just not a place I really want to hang out right now. But I like hanging out here with y'all. So maybe instead of Instagram, I will use my community tab here and share photos with y'all there. That's smart. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll just hang out on YouTube mostly. It's more fun. I feel like it's more genuine too, but maybe it isn't. Maybe, I'm sure there's parts of YouTube that are not genuine. But the parts I go to are genuine. So, and I do like my Facebook group people so much. I love y'all. Y'all are the best. Okay, I love this. Isn't this cute? Oh my gosh. All right. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I think I want to try this idea that I had. Let me find... Oh, wait. Oh, I did want to do this. I had this. Do I like this? Okay, hang on. Yeah, I wanted to glue that there. Ignore the feet. Yeah, I wanted to do that. This is from a Collage Soup printable. Oh my gosh, that's the best. I'm gluing it down. We're going to glue this, and then I'm going to tell you my idea. I think I'm only going to try to do it on one page, but I do have an idea that I want to try. We'll see how it works. But let me glue this down first while you're here. And then that way, when I do a flip through, you can be like, hey, I remember that page. Because I remember when I started YouTube, people would do flip throughs of their journals. And I'd be like, wait a minute. I didn't see a video with that page. Where's the video with that page? And then I would go and look all through their videos and there wouldn't be a video for that page. And then I would realize that people do art, you know, by themselves, not recording it. I know it was a hard lesson for me to learn, you know, 2 years ago. Yeah. Sometimes I'm a little slow, okay? It's just the way the world works. So I think it's fun if you can see, if you're a part of making the art journals or the glue books or whatever you want to call them, the junk journals, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what you call them. It's all the same. It just doesn't even matter. Okay, where's my, man, that thing can be laying right in front of me. Oh no. Hold up, why is that so far off? Let go. You should definitely not be off, like at all. Because you're the corner of the actual magazine page. Weird. Okay, guess I just didn't do it correctly the first time. All right, and then I want to put this down. So I'm gonna do that. It's like pouring rain outside, which is just wild to me. This has been a wild, wild spring. All right, isn't that cute? I love that. Okay, and I do need to glue her there, but I'm still noodling on that page. Oh yeah, I added a little sticker there. Carrie the Paper Monkey sent me a she sent me a little treasure that she found while she was at the thrift store, and in it she included oh, I was working on that too. She included some stickers, which was a lot of fun. Nope. I'm looking for a specific page that I started but have not finished, and I have passed it somewhere. Did I finish it and I forgot? I mean, let's be fair. That is always an option. Oh, there it is. Oh, never mind. I put a big shoe on it. Okay, well, that's cool. We can work on this page then. So let's work on this page. Are we ready? This is what I want to do. I have all of these bits here, and I just want to start gluing them down. And I'm just going to use up bits, and I want to make a collage of all of my, not all, but a collage out of nothing but fussy cut bits. And I'm gonna take my oldest ones that I keep going, oh, I'll use that later, I'll use that later, I'll use that later. And I wanna stick them down. And as I am putting glue on the back of this fussy cut house, you need to know that my brain is saying, but what if we find the perfect use case for this? But what if, but what if, but what if? I know, it's fine. I have tried to find use cases for a lot of things and I haven't. So, and I am with you. I would want to cut out this center piece here, but I can't. So I'm not going to. I know. We will both live, you and I. Somehow. I know. Doesn't seem like it, but we will. Oh, come on. All right. And then I want to put this right about there. Yep. There we go. And then I'm just going to find little pieces and put them in little places. Ooh, what if I did like that or this? Ooh, I like that. Okay. Whoa, there's something buried in my, there's something buried in my glue. I think it might just be a magazine piece that I've put in there, but it looks awfully buried. No, I guess it is just a magazine piece. Okay. Well, if it was treasure, I wanted y'all to see it. It's not treasure. Story of my life. I think I found buried treasure. Yep. Just garbage. Just garbage. Garbage. Ooh, what if we put that over the center? Do we want to? Or do we want to keep the center? Well, let's leave the center alone for a minute. We're going to leave it alone for a minute. I have another one of these, so I could do two of them. It's not such a bad idea, but you have to, I think the thing to remember is this is all going to get covered up because I'm just going to keep putting things on top of other things. So I have so much stuff that needs to be fussy cut. I want to fussy cut this weekend. So what I'm going to do is I just want to use up some of these fussy cuts. What if I put a fork on here? Put a fork on it. Yeah, fork it. All right, come on. You can do it, little fork. Good job. You're going to go right there, just like that. I don't know why there's a fork on this page. Your guess is as good as mine. Ooh, I like this mortar and pestle. I could do that. Well, let's put it, you could put it like that. Yeah, okay. This is the surprise idea. Have y'all, did I tell you that? Did y'all figure this out? Sorry if I missed explaining that part. This is the surprise idea that I had where I was like, you know what I want to do? I just want to glue my fussy cuts down and see what happens. That's all I got right now. And some of these fussy cuts I've had for so long that I'm like, I keep passing them by. So I need to just glue them down so that then this weekend I can spend some time making new fussy cuts. New fussy cuts. And then it should be fun, right? Right. Do I want to put these books down here? Sure. Why not? Why not? What else is going on? I don't even know what all is going on. I feel like I've just been so wrapped up with the new job that I haven't had, like, I don't know. Let's see. Did I watch any movies or TV shows that are good? Let's see. Have we watched anything lately? I feel like we did. And I feel like I was like, oh my gosh, we need to go talk to my people about this show. But that was like 2 weeks ago. And so now, of course, I've forgotten it. So, welcome to my world. Let's just... The way the cookies crumble, my friend. The way the cookies crumble. I don't know. I'm going to put this there. Let's see. I feel like I did watch a movie. Okay. Look, real talk for a second. I got so obsessed with cult documentaries. And then what ended up happening, interestingly enough, was, and maybe goes back to the whole I'm sick of social media thing, but what ended up happening was there's a lot of cult documentaries about people who started out as influencers and then whoopsie ended up in a cult. And I really don't believe that these people like set out to start cults. I do genuinely believe that it was sort of an oopsie where they were like, I'm just an influencer doing things. And they're like, oh my gosh, these people really like me. And this is kind of cool. And ooh, this is fun. And then suddenly it was, oh, I guess I'm a cult now. I think that's really what happened to a lot of them. But that was what was interesting. So then I had to watch that show called Apple Cider Vinegar. It's on Netflix. And I think I mentioned that I was watching this show or that I wanted to watch this show. Anyway, that, my friends, was a wild ride. If you're into like weird cultish behavior or that sort of, I don't know what's going on with this glue. It's like it's dried out or something. It doesn't want to get some off of there. Do this. Okay. It was a wild ride. So if you like that sort of thing, you would probably like that show. I'm just gonna go out on a whim and say that might be right up your alley. Let's see. What else do I have here? Well, I have this chair. Could put the chair there. Ooh, I kind of like the chair. Do we like the chair there? What if we put the chair up? I don't think I like it up. Maybe. Oh my gosh, do you see? The smallest fireplace known to man. I know, I fussy cut that. Isn't that funny? I know. Y'all are like, Laura, who are you? I ask myself this question all the time. Yeah, so the apple cider vinegar was good. And maybe this is why I'm like, no way. I am so done with social media. Because, you go to Instagram, it's just a bunch of talking heads and everybody's like, this is why you have trauma or some other ailment or, it's just always, and look, I got it. We all have trauma for real. I do too. Like, I've been in plenty of meetings where I'm like, oh, this is my childhood trauma rearing its ugly head at a very inopportune time. So I get it. But also, there sure are a lot of people talking about it on social media. And then, for $79, you can get their seminar about it. I'm just saying. So I'm just like, maybe I'm just kind of burnt out with the whole thing, Like maybe it's just like, yeah, it was fun for a minute, but now maybe it's not as fun or something. You know what I mean? Ooh. Will this cover those words? It kind of does, doesn't it? What if I went this way with it? How does that go? No, I don't like that as much. I kind of like this. Don't I have some more of these or something? Ooh. Look at the jelly beans. I love jelly beans. Jelly beans. Collard greens. That doesn't make any sense. Don't put jelly beans in your collard greens. Nobody does that. That's kind of gross. Just in case you were curious. Ooh, you know what I want to use? I want to use these cigars because I have tried to use these cigars in so many places and they just don't work. So I want to put them in here. So we're going to do that. So I got this idea because ages ago, I did a Gluebook Saturday video where I was like, I have to use all these fussy cuts. And I cut up a lot of things. I fussy cut a bunch of stuff out and I just sort of laid it out on my table so I could take a picture of it. And then I realized I made a collage out of all my fussy cuts and I was like, oh, this is actually really neat. And I really liked it. So I was like, well, hang on. Remember I did that and that was a lot of fun. And what if I did it again? Like, what if I did it with, ooh, I knew I had some more in here. Okay, hang on. This needs to be trimmed, I think. Let me trim this down. Bloop. And then bloop. Bloop. What if we did like that? Like that? No, those don't do it for me. I know. I'm frustrated with it too. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Ooh. Nope, that goes this way. All right, that's fine. I mean, we could do that. And then we could do like that. Or maybe even, ooh, what if I put it down here? Yes. Okay. Or I could put it over there. No, I think I want to put it down here. So the only thing about doing this is that right now my brain is freaking out because A, this is super random and doesn't really make any sense whatsoever. And B, I'm like, but what if I put things down that I want to use later? You know, y'all know how it is because y'all are the same as me because we're all the same. And yeah, you get like a little freaked out because you're like, oh no, what if I want to use that one later somewhere else to do something else? Right. So I'm having that moment. I do really kind of like those there. It's kind of neat. I could put, no, let's see, what about if I put this, I just need to put this on the edge. That was the thing. Oh, you know, I even thought about this last night. I was like, well, if I do it, what I really need to do is I need to do a border around that is fully touching so that I don't end up, you know, with like white places on the edge. If that makes any sense at all. Like right down here, see, there's like this white spot here. So, you know, if I were to put this here, there's still something. I could pull it down like that. Ooh, these are cool. These are super cool. What if I just put those there? I could do that. What if I put these underneath that? And then I could put those there. Do we like that? Maybe. Oh, I still have these balloons. Every once in a while I need balloons and then I can't find those balloons. This happens to me a lot. In case you're new here, that happens to me a whole lot. Okay, I want to glue this piece of this basket on there. Okay, and then I'm gonna glue this whole thing down there. All right, this is fun. Okay, oh my gosh, how fun is this? Super fun. Yes. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Oh, I'm gonna turn it though, like that. Yeah. Okay, and then like maybe I can do, I've got some bowls. Could I put bowls somewhere? Oh wait, can I put the bowls? Nope. What if I put the bowls there? Ooh, oh, see? Now we're getting somewhere. And then I cut out these little tiny, okay, I punched them with a hole punch, but I have these little circles, which are pens. So, I mean, I could do something with those, but they'll go on last. Let's see if I have any other larger items that I can put down. I'm sure that I do. Come on. Right. What if I put this over here? Ooh, wait. What if I do that? And then the bowls could go there. Oh, I kind of like the bowls there, actually. I just want to put those bowls there. Okay. And look, I'm having to like work through the ugly too, because I am here with you. We are in the same reality right this second, where I'm like, not sure this is working. But I think if I just keep going, it's going to work. I think eventually it's all going to get to the point where it works. And I'm like, yes, that's what I was going for. Okay, what if I put this plate, or, ooh, I could put this. Ooh, that goes really well over those words. Let's do that. Okay. It's okay, self and y'all, if you're freaking out like my brain is right now. I have so many more fussy cuts that I need to go do. It's fine. I'm also pulling off some of the newest ones so that, ooh, let's do that. So that I don't use those, because I really do want to use up the ones that I haven't been using, that have been in my stash for quite a while. So, and I know this one's a new one, but it's okay. It's okay to use some new ones. No one's gonna get mad about it. No one cares. No big deal. It's all okay. It's fine. Ooh, that actually goes really well right there. Okay, well, let's hold off on that one. I do have these rugs. Oh, I wish I would have remembered this. Those would have been great to go around the edge. Okay, well, I have tons of them. I could put one on the edge. But I want to see what else I have, because I know that I have a lot of things that I could be gluing down. Oh my gosh, I have all of these. Do y'all remember, has anybody been here long enough to remember all of these cookie jars that I found in like the Woman's Day from like, I don't even know where it was from. It's from like the early 90s or late 80s. So many cookie jars. And I cut them out with my hands. So, oh, see, like this is perfect. This is like a perfect thing to put in this collage, because it's a little duffel bag and it's got dinosaurs and it says Morgan. I think it's from like Land's End or LL Bean or something. And it would just be like, it's like the perfect thing to put in here somewhere. And now I kind of wish I could put the bear on top of it. Can I get the bear to come up any? I know. Y'all are like, Laura, quit doing that. Quit it. Okay. Well, what if I cut the straps off? Because I don't want the straps. And then I'm just going to put this on there. All right. This is a pure collage. We are doing pure collage. Also, now that I've cut the straps off, it kind of just looks like a giant Band-Aid. It's okay. It's okay. No big deal. All right, and then I could put this little thing right there, which I love. So I'm going to do that. Oh, this is super good. How long are we? Oh my gosh, this is like an hour of gluing. I'm sorry. I hope that you were hoping for a long one because that's what has just accidentally happened. I apologize. Okay, and then we can do this one. Could go there. Well, I want this to go on here. But then I could put, I could cut this in half. Let's do that. All right. Okay, and then we're gonna do 1/2 here, like so. All right, and then this should cover, yes, perfect. Oh my gosh, it's so perfect. This is fun. All right, tell me what you think about the fussy cut collage. Tell me, does it make you, scared? Are you like, no, 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 don't ever do that again. That was awful and terrible. Or are you excited by it? And you're like, ooh, I am gonna go use my fussy cuts for something like this now as well. What is it? What do you think? It's very exciting. All right, let's see what else we have in here. Ooh, I've got this long one. I don't want to cover up my fork. Okay, no to that little guy. Here's a little plate, which I like to use plates when I find them. Oh, here's a common heir. What? Like heir to the throne. Weird, but whatever, you know. Probably came out of a Town and Country. They do some weird stuff, that Town and Country, let me tell you. Ooh, you know what? I have this lock, which I really like, and I'm going to put right there. There's another lock in here that I want to use because I think it looks neat. And so I want to use it. But I'm going to put that one there. Ooh, a cabbage. Here's a cabbage cookie jar. Ooh, I could put it right up there. But I really feel like I need something under it up there. Don't y'all? Yeah, you do. I know you do. Okay, I don't know what's going on with this particular glue stick, but it is very weird from the other glue sticks. FYI. What if yes, that will fit. Let's do that. All right. Okay, I'm trying to hurry. I didn't realize that we had been doing this for an hour. Hope y'all brought a fresh cup of coffee. It's no longer fresh, but hopefully it was when we started. All right. No idea where the scraper tool is. Here it is. All right. Ooh, and then this little thing can go over here. There we go. I do love this little guy. Do I want to put it on top somewhere? I could put it up there. Ooh, what if I put it upside down? It looks kind of like a lampshade if I do it that way. Oh, it moved. Okay. Oh, wait. I have another cookie jar. I know, y'all have already like tuned out. Y'all are like, I'm out of here. This is ridiculous. You are just gluing random things down for no apparent reason. Indeed, you have figured me out. Indeed. Ooh, what's this? Oh, this is like a little bowl that has just been floating all over the place, so it's going down. I could not figure out where to put that thing for the life of me. All right. I think I did it. I think I'm going to call this done. I am kind of missing something over here on this side. I do have this small, tiny thing that says, give a damn. I mean, I could put it right there. Kind of covers things up, but it is cute. We're going to do it. Got to get rid of it. All right. Holy smokes, I'm so excited that I just got rid of, or used. I didn't get rid of. I used so many fussy cuts. Look at that. Oh, that is so good. That's so cool. Oh, can you see it? Isn't it fun? It's fun. And dude, you could just keep going like forever and ever and ever. I like it a lot. And then, you know, you could put bigger pieces on top if you wanted. I don't have my big ones. They're over there somewhere. But like, well, I do have these. See? You could, I don't know. Anyway, okay. That was fun. So we did that page and we did not those pages, these pages. How fun are those? And then we also did another page somewhere else. Oh, that one. Yeah, fun. All right, I hope that y'all had fun. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for joining me on Gluebook Saturday. I need to put the lid on this glue because it's drying out super fast. I hope that you had fun. Have fun with plants, the art of a sweet treat. Hard lessons are always made from scratch. Have a wonderful weekend, y'all. I will see you here shortly. Bye.